Hey, I'm Jesse Hunt with Unofficial. We're a web design and digital marketing agency located in downtown Memphis. Since 2002, I've been helping Mid-South businesses just like yours improve their websites and find more customers on the internet. Today, I'm going to perform a video website audit on your website that'll show you some areas for improvement that might be hurting your business. The entire audit will take 15 to 20 minutes and should leave you substantially more informed about what's working and what's not working so well on your website. I hope you'll find the audit informative and that you'll keep me in mind if you ever need some help working on your existing website or building a new one. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's get started.
Hey Lodine, so as you can see, we're here on the home page of your website, www.bailbondmemphis.net. And what I want to do is take a few minutes, click through your website, look at a few of the pages that you got here, give you some feedback on what I'm seeing on your website, and from there we'll take a look at some Google search results, we'll look at some tools that Google provides us with and talk about how Google's viewing your website and treating you in the search engine results and things like that. And then we'll come back to your website and use a couple tools that I've got here on my browser to get a better understanding of what's happening behind the scenes on your website. So when I first land on your website here, I guess my initial response, my initial thought, first thing that comes to mind is just that it looks dated. There's no copyright date or anything down here in the footer, so I don't have any indication of when this website was actually built. But it just looks like it's a few years old. In terms of design style, we got big open space over here on the sides. Generally speaking, current design trends these days are filling up the browser, so a website will be like 100% width, and so it'll take up the whole screen no matter what size device you're on. And just overall design style. I noticed like this, the gavel is kind of stretched out here. It looks like it's maybe too wide, like the image was forced to be stretched out or something. So design-wise, I'd say just a little bit dated. I think maybe design-wise there are some areas where the website could be improved a little bit. So let's talk about function. In terms of content on the website, I feel like your homepage probably needs a little bit more content. Google doesn't understand pretty pictures. Google understands text, and so you want to give Google a lot of text. I would recommend, just guessing here, I would say this is probably 175 words, maybe 200 words, just looking at it without actually counting it or anything like that, but probably about less than 200 words, and I would recommend that you try to get 400, 500 words of text on this homepage. Now, it doesn't have to be one massive block of text that nobody ever bothers to read because it's so overwhelming and boring. It could be spaced out, put some text, put some horizontal images in between, break it up. It doesn't even have to be all at the top here. I mean, people could have to scroll down a ways before they start seeing all that text. So there's a lot of design things you can do to break it up where it's not just this big overwhelming block of text, but you definitely want to give Google more content so that they will give you more visitors. Beyond that, a couple other things that I noticed. I don't see your phone number up here in the header. I would recommend putting a phone number at the very top of the page so that whenever somebody's ready to get in touch with you, they don't have to click, they don't have to look around. It's always right there at the top of the page. Another thing I'd probably do here is incorporate like a contact form. Apologize about the phone ringing. I meant to put that outside of the room before I started doing this. At any rate, I would probably put a contact form, like a request more information form or something like that, so that somebody can fill that out or request I'm not sure what you call it in the bail bond industry. I don't think it's you wouldn't want to do a quote, but like just a basic contact form. So people could fill out that form, press submit, and really quickly shoot you an email. That would probably increase the number of leads that you get through your website. Beyond that, I don't see an address anywhere on the home page. We'll talk more about your business name, address, and phone number. You'll hear me refer to name, address, and phone number a lot in this audit. There's an acronym for that called NAP, N-A-P, name, address, phone. If you hear me refer to NAP or name, address, and phone number, you'll know what I'm talking about. As I click through to the About Us page, same deal here. I think you need more content on this page, more text. If you add more text, Google will reward you with more visitors. Testimonials. So this page is okay for me. I feel like it probably needs some pictures to accompany this, something that would lend a little credibility to these testimonials, because so often testimonials are just made up on websites. So adding some pictures or even a video testimonial would be absolutely amazing. The other thing that I noticed here that particularly bothers me is testimonials here is testamonials. That's an incorrect spelling for testimonials. It should be testimonials. So definitely want to fix the spelling on your navigation there. As we click through to the Contact Us page, I see that you've got your physical address here. That's good. You got email contacts for all the folks in your company, and then phone numbers here. So I think that's good. I'm curious what this. All right, so this phone number down here in the footer is your toll-free number. I see now it matches up with this number here. We'll come back to the phone number stuff in just a minute. So the most wanted, I see here. I like this. I think people will probably look at this page a lot. It probably encourages people to come back to your website. I'm curious how often you update this. Does it stay current, or is this outdated? Frequently asked questions. I looked through this the other day. I think this page looks good. And bail history. You know, this has a lot of text. It looks like maybe this was taken from somewhere else, like maybe it was copied from somewhere else. I don't know that for sure, but just based on the citations down here at the bottom, I'm guessing maybe this came from somewhere else. If it did, then it probably doesn't do you a whole lot of good in terms of search engines, because search engines don't really like websites that have duplicate text. But other than that, I think it's okay. I'm not sure that people are going to read the history of bail whenever they're looking for a bail bond, so I'm not sure that it's useful, but it's definitely an abundance of text. So let's talk more about this name, address, and phone number thing that we talked about earlier. So Google really likes to see that your name, address, and phone number is on every page of your website, that it's consistent on every page of your website, and that it's consistent with the same information that Google has on file in their database of local businesses, and also that other websites around the internet are also using that same exact consistent information across all of the internet. So Yellow Pages directories, Better Business Bureau. You want to make sure that everybody uses identical contact information for your business. By doing that, Google will look at that as a indication of that you're more trustworthy, and so that'll improve your local search engine results. So what I've noticed here is a couple inconsistencies. So if we click over to this other tab, I Googled Alpha Omega Bail Bond Memphis, and my intent was to get Google to show me this local result over here on the right-hand side. So Google did exactly what I was hoping they would do there. All right, so they have your business name as Alpha Omega Bail Bond Company, Inc. Now, if we come back to your Contact Us page, here you've got your business name listed as Alpha Omega Bail Bond Company, Bail Bond Specialist. So it's not perfectly consistent from here to here. That seems like a really small thing, but to Google, it matters. So I would recommend getting it really consistent on your website, making your website be very, very consistent with your Google local listing. Next up here, we got 201 North 4th Street. Street is spelled out. Memphis, Tennessee 38105. If we come back over here to your Google listing, we've got 201 North 4th Street ST, not spelled out, Memphis, Tennessee 38105. Again, ST versus street, it seems like a really tiny thing, and while I definitely think Google's smart enough to understand the difference between ST and street, a lot of the research I've been doing indicates that sometimes that inconsistency can cost you search engine rankings. So you want to be perfectly consistent, make this match this perfectly. Your phone number does match, so that's good, this 901 phone number. But then you've got this 866 number in the footer of all your pages. I would probably recommend getting rid of this toll-free number in the footer and instead put your name, your business name, address, and phone number using this 901 number in the footer of every page of your website. Beyond that, it looks like, so I see here this says own this business with a question mark. That indicates to me that you've never claimed this listing. which means that we could probably claim this listing, do some optimization for it, and improve your local search engine optimization quite a bit. If that's something you want some help with, I'd be glad to help you there. There are definitely some tricks of the trade that can improve these local search engine results. So if that's something you want to talk about, give me a shout and let's chat about it, and I'll tell you more. All right, next up here, what I've got open, this is a tool that Google provides to website developers. It's called the Mobile Friendly Test, and basically Google wants to know that when they refer visitors to you that are on mobile devices, that you're going to provide those people with a good user experience. Google's so intent on that back in May of 2015, they announced that they were going to start showing preference to websites that are mobile friendly. As you can see, Google says that your website is not mobile friendly. They say that your text is too small to read, your links are too close together, and your mobile viewport is not set, which basically means you don't define the proper size of your website for a mobile device. In the websites that I manage, I'm seeing anywhere from 30% of the visitors to 90% of the visitors coming from mobile devices. So lots and lots of traffic is coming from mobile devices these days. It's really important to get your website where it's mobile friendly, so that people can view your website as well on an iPhone or an iPad as they do on a computer device, desktop device. That'll help you in your search engine rankings. It'll also help you to get more business from the visitors that you do already get that are on mobile devices. All right, next thing here, I tried to put myself in the shoes of somebody who's looking for your services. I said, okay, if I was looking for the services that Lodine has to offer, what would I type into Google to find them? So the first thing that came to mind for me was Memphis bail bonds. As you can see here in the local results, you got Memphis Bonding Co., all-in-one bail bonds, and a 24-hour bonding co. So you're not showing up at all in these local results. Now, this is the section where that NAP, that name, address, and phone number, really plays a big factor. There are some other things that go into this as well that can really improve your rankings here. I'm pretty good at that. So if it's something that interests you, let's talk about it and see how we can make you have a better strategy for showing up in these search results. As we scroll down, though, and we look at what we call organic search engine results, or these free listings down here below the local results. As we scroll through, we've got Memphis Bonding Company, All-in-One, M&M. This is Yellow Pages, Barron Bail Bonds, Clark Bail Bond, United Bail Bonding, All Out Bail Bonds, ASAP Bail Bond, and Battle Bonding. So you're not showing up on the first page of Google at all for this Memphis Bail Bonds keyword. Obviously, I think that's a problem. I think that's probably costing you business, and as a result, your competitors, probably these top three up here, they're getting the traffic instead, and so that's business that you're missing out on. I would recommend making some changes to your website, making some changes to your Google local listing, and putting some actions in place to place yourself in these search engine rankings. And there's a number of things that we can do to move you into these search engine rankings and move your competitors out, all the way from optimizing your local listing, optimizing your actual website to put you in these organic results, and then even doing things like creating videos and then heavily search engine optimizing them so that we can push a YouTube video up the search engine rankings for your business, consequently pushing a competitor out. So every listing of yours that we can push into the top 10 of the search engine results means that one of these competitors is going to fall out of the search engine results. So we want to see as much of you here as we can and as little of them as we can. All right, next thing here, I searched on Memphis Bail Bond Company. So similar to the last search, but a little bit different. Again, you're not showing up at all in the local results. And as we scroll through these organic results down here, we're not seeing you showing up there at all either. So once again, probably a substantial missed opportunity there. Finally, I searched bail bonds in Memphis TN, and we're getting a little bit different results here. Gonzalez and Gonzalez. It looks like that's immigration. I'm not sure how that's bail bonds, but anyway. 24-hour bonding co. and Memphis Bonding Co. So not showing up there. And then as I scroll down through the organic results, I'm not seeing you there either. So long story short, your organic search engine rankings, your local search engine rankings for people that are searching for keywords like these aren't too good. I think there's a lot of opportunity to improve your search engine optimization, move you into these search engine results, and help you to get more traffic to your website. Obviously, more traffic to the website equals more leads equals more sales equals better return on investment from your website. So I think that's I'm assuming that's what you want to see here, and so I think that's the approach I would take, is trying to put you in these search engine results. All right, I'm going to come back to your website real quick and go back to your home page, and I'm going to click on this little tool right here. So this is called the Google Tag Assistant. This scans your website looking for any Google tags on your site. And as you can see, results of tag analysis, 0 in total. So you have no Google tags on your website. I was really hoping to find a tag for a service called Google Analytics. Now, Google Analytics monitors the traffic on your website, and it tracks how many visitors you're getting, where they're coming from, so what websites are sending you traffic, what are those visitors doing once they get on your website? Do they land on your homepage and immediately leave, or do they click through, read some information about your services, and then finally go to your Contact Us page, fill out a form, and get in touch with you? Google Analytics is really good for measuring how well your website's performing as a marketing tool, and for measuring the return on investment that you're getting from the site. I would highly encourage you to add Google Analytics to the website. It's free software. You'll need somebody that understands websites a little bit in order to install it. I can definitely help you with that if you need help installing it. But it will give you much better insight into how your website is doing as a marketing tool for your business. All right, one last thing I've got open here. This is called SEO Quake. This is another little utility I've got installed on my computer. This is their page SEO audit, page search engine optimization audit. It just scans the code on your website and kind of tells us what's been done on the website for search engine optimization purposes. I won't get too bogged down in the technical complexities here, but I will hit on a couple of these. The first one is the title. If I had to pick one spot on your website where I want to see your keywords, if we're expecting your website to show up in the search engines for those keywords, I want to see it in the title. You don't really have that here. Well, I take that back. You've got bail bond, Memphis, Tennessee, but it doesn't list your business name. I would format your title something like Alpha Omega Bail Bonding, Memphis Bail Bonding Company, or something like that. And we can talk more about how to format the title tag so that it's great. But to me, putting the word home in the title tag is just a waste of space and really doesn't take good advantage of what the title tag's intention really is. Meta description is the next one. So if you do a Google search and there's usually some descriptive text that tells you what the website's all about, when there's a good meta description available, Google usually grabs it from right there, the meta description. Yours says, bail is our business and we can help. It's only 37 characters long. I really don't think that's long enough for Google to use that consistently. So I think you need your meta description to be longer and maybe more compelling. It needs to tell people why they should click your website. Having a compelling meta description means the difference between you winning a new customer and your competitor winning a new customer. So make sure this is good. Next up here, headings. Headings are the other really important place to put keywords on your website. You've got 2 headings on your homepage, but they're both phone numbers. You should really have some heading tags that use Memphis bail bond, bail bonds in Memphis, Memphis bail bonding, whatever, and discuss what keywords you most want to show up for, and then optimize these heading tags to make sure that we're hitting on those. Let's see. Other than that, your website, it says your website's missing some technical files that it could really use to have. A robots.txt file and this XML sitemap. I won't go into too much detail about what those are unless you want to call me up and ask me about them. I'll be glad to tell you if you really want to know, but it would be good to have those for search engine purposes. Again, you're missing your Google Analytics. Your website doesn't define what language it's in, so that could be hurting your search engine optimization a little bit. Doesn't use micro formats. That basically means a micro format is a little bit of code that tells Google, hey, this information right here is my business name. This information right here is my address. This information right here is my phone number. So by using micro formats, you can better tell Google what information is that NAP that we were talking about earlier. And then you don't have a favicon, which is this little icon up here in the tabs at the top of your browser. It makes the website look pretty, but I don't know that I agree that it affects your search engine rankings. But at any rate, based on what we were seeing in the search engine results, I think there's pretty clear evidence that your competitors are winning in the search engine game right now, and they're leaving you behind a little bit. So that's something I'd like to help you with if you're interested in talking to me about it. Give me a call. Here's my cell phone number. I don't put this on my website or whatever, so write this down. My cell phone number is 901-491-6490. Give me a call right now if you'd like, and let's chat about your website and what your goals for it are, and how it's living up to those goals or how it's failing to meet those goals, and then I'll kind of tell you what I can do to help you improve and make better use of your website as a marketing tool. I definitely think, based on what I've seen, I think I could be a big help to you. So give me a call. Again, my cell phone is 901-491-6490. I'm going to wrap it up right here. I don't want to take up too much of your time or overwhelm you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. My goal here is to become a resource to you. I want to help you better understand your website and how to use it for your business. I want to earn your trust and ultimately earn your business. So I would absolutely love to be your go-to website guy. If you're interested in talking about that, please give me a call, 901-491-6490. And if I don't hear from you, I'm going to send this over to you in a few minutes. If I haven't heard from you in a couple days, I'll follow up with you just to make sure that you received my email, see if you have any questions, and see if there's anything I can do to help. But no reason to wait on hearing from me. Go ahead and give me a call, 901-491-6490. Thanks a lot, Lodine. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to talking to you real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.